Alright, this is round 2 of Orange Crystal, and we have Tarips and not Adam playing against each other. And Sanaki versus Corrin. Alright, there we go. So Sanaki, what she's usually trying to do is get to a certain promotion called, that can do an ability called New World, which pretty much resets your deployment and all that stuff. But considering they are using Skrimir in their deck, chances are they're not using New World as their promo, and they're using Set 5 Sanaki, which can growth any unit the first unit, once per turn, can growth a unit on deploy through all of Sanaki's retreat. So they can immediately get a unit up to like level 4, 5, 6, and activate some of the more interesting green skills. Doing this, though, usually makes her more of a Laguz-focused deck, which usually is not ideal because of the support values. Corrin, on the other hand, seems to be white Corrin, so usually she'll go into a 3-2 promotion that is able to discard a card to heal a white card, so she pretty much is just a different flavor of Oboro. And yeah.
So, Sanaki likes to stack a whole lot. Do you think they run like Tower Ike and Splash?
They can. Usually that's not ideal. Just because Tower Ike can work. It's just your entire deck has to be Ikes. If you're doing the Tower Ike thing, you're usually called what's called Quest Naki because you're on a quest, and you usually want to deploy a 1 cost, growth it as much as you can, class change into set 20, make Ike your main character, and then go into Tower Ike. This one, though, considering it's using Queen Micaiah, Skrimir, it is not going for that.
I see. Because you can't have a deck that's all Ike if it's also all Laguz.
Yeah, it has Skrimir, it has Queen Micaiah, so no matter what already, there's at least other cards there that don't work well if you're... Well, we just haven't also seen an Ike so far, and at this point, that's 1/5 of the deck, and so there's not enough Ikes to really go for it.
Yep.
And yeah, Corrin's just trying to do beat down aggro stuff. Oh my god, are they actually... You can reveal to everyone by just hitting support 4 times. The rest go to the retreat, so there's no reason not to hit support.
I mean, some people do this, right?
I know, I just dislike it. It's not wrong, because the checkboxes were selected so both people could see what was in those things, in that box. It's just we can't see it as spectators, which is annoying. Not the biggest deal, though. Alright, Sanaki's doing backline clear. Micaiah should probably be killing the Kana here, just because she'll be 60 next turn. And there we go.
I see we're getting a recording of the female Corrin propaganda.
I mean, it's Corrin 3-2. It's a decent promo, but it's just Oboro. It's just different flavored Oboro. But apparently they missed main promo, and there it is. And this is why she's probably worse than Oboro, is just because you're pretty much playing the same deck, except you're more likely to miss promo. So I just find it, in my opinion, just straight up worse.
I don't know if there's a reason, but... Oh, sorry. You can go.
No, you go.
Oh, okay. I don't know if there's a reason, but is there a reason why they have so many Corrins in their bond area right now?
Breaking.
Is it something...
Yeah, if that's their hand, that's their hand.
That's rough. I didn't know if it was something that she did like a later promo or something with the bonds or whatever.
No, because the reason why you use this Corrin idea instead of Obro is because you want hero emblems. So all of your dodges are hero emblems. And that's
I thought it was because you wanted the free heal that came with the 3-2.
Well, that's why you can use that, because the heal does work and it lets you search out things for crits and a few other things. And it lets you get Oboro on the board consistently, but the main difference between this and Oboro MC is just Hero Emblem. You're just hoping Hero Emblem is a big enough threat.
Oh, I was a little late. Is this the Goose Sanaki?
Yes, this is set 5 Sanaki. So it's growth Naki. So they deployed Skrimir and immediately were able to growth it to level 2. Because when Skrimir is growthed, he draws a card. Once per turn. And then he has 2 other level skills if there's enough Skrimirs in the retreat. Considering they've already bonded to Skrimir, to activate his level 7 skill, you need all other Skrimirs in his stack. And Sanaki also gains plus 10 attack per other leveled up ally, so she also gets plus 10 attack each time you do this, roughly. I'm expecting next turn for them to class change Micaiah into, well, hopefully set 22, and then deploy another unit that can take advantage of being growthed.
Oh, the Corrin did not run away like I thought it would.
Nope.
Into game 2.
Apparently.
I'm gonna be honest, I totally just missed what happened. Did they just forfeit?
Yes, not Adam
Okay.
missed a swing and went, I'm not winning this, and gave up.
He no promoed, missed the swing.
I see.
He might
Yeah,
have gotten
that's
away
fair.
if he just ran away and left Rioma to die.
Yeah. It wasn't an unwinnable spot because they had the attack emblem that actually hit the Skrimir. So I'm really confused at why I didn't see the dodge, so unless I missed it, that attack did hit.
I don't think I saw dodge either. There was no dodge.
Yeah. Adam, you know you're on turn 1, buddy.
Yeah, pretty sure he realized that.
Alright. Ashunera.
Bro forgot he forfeited. Thought he was on the next turn.
And
Yeah, reveal 5. Or 4. 1 goes to bottom of deck. Rest go to retreat. Sanaki uses her skill to do Magic Emblem. And they send Skrimir. Cost 1? Yeah, Skrimir cost 1. So they just used that Ashenera pretty much to mill their deck. They want as many cards in their retreat as possible so that they can growth. Oh, this is a hero emblem, I think. Oh no, that's Fate. Why is there a Corrin on board?
I think he's tossing the Corrin.
It's Fate.
No, wait.
Goes to top deck.
Yeah, he just thought that was a magic emblem. Might want to point that out. He's having a great time.
Yeah.
Bro. Or not Adam. He's playing faster than his brain can think.
Is he rolling it all back, or he's rolling it all
I think
back?
he's trying to figure it out.
Just Tarips, load autosave. Yeah, roll it back. God damn it, not Adam. You're supposed to be better than this. You're supposed to know. This is...
This is what he gets for not playing Marth.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go.
You know, God gives his most difficult test to his strongest soldiers.
I don't think not Adam playing like a drunk person is a strong test.
No, you don't get to play well like a drunk person unless your name is Hawkwise. Or Hawk, yeah.
Hawk gets Hawkwise or Hawkwise or whatever gets upgraded when drunk, then they're the only one. This is just playing as if they're drunk.
Literally just Rock Lee.
They don't know what they're
He's
doing.
got Got the drunken fist.
Yeah, the drunken Mickey.
Up there was Obero, which means we might see Obero next turn.
Yep. Well, they have the Oboro set up. The main question is, do they promo? Right now, they're just going as aggressive as possible to hit Sanaki before she can bridge. Because as soon as Sanaki bridges, most of these attacks wouldn't hit. But
it's Sanaki bridge this turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but that is bad bridge. It's the not as good one. So it's only 50 on defense. Granted,
Which means he could still swing this turn and get away with it.
Yes.
Sanaki himself.
It's more just the rest of those things won't hit us consistently. Like, if Corrin bridged, it does nothing for them. It just gives them a...
Corrin bridged.
Yeah. At this point, yes. Good idea. Kana, that means they don't have the Obero 1 in hand, presumably. At 60, so this doesn't hit. No flying emblem. So all of these weak things won't really hit consistently. This one does, sadly, because mages.
Out of curiosity, why does Corrin not have the dragon tag?
Because it's not a dragon in this form.
Okay.
So dragon for things like Corrin and, well, actually just Corrin, is specifically only when they're using the dragon stone and they're attacking as a dragon. So certain cards have the dragon tag, certain cards don't, depending on what they're attacking with.
I believe this is what we call Corrin rights.
It's more of the ideas, okay...
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Like, you can equip different weapons, and so when you equip different weapons, you get different attributes, and that's about it.
I just feel like dragon and dragonstone are different tags, like, you know, they could be applied to different things.
They are, but specifically, dragon is you look like a dragon, you are a dragon. Dragonstone is you transform into a dragon.
I was gonna mention, I don't remember in game if Corrin's still hit with dragon banes if she's not, like, dragon killers if she's not a dragon.
I don't think she is.
Isn't Al 4/3 dragon?
Yes, but that's
until he loses it at 6 pawns.
That's because he is actually half dragon. Like, his mother was an ice dragon.
But isn't Corrin's dad Anonkos?
Yes, but Anonkos is different. Anonkos is the god who can rewrite reality.
Good game.
It's
okay.
A little bit different.
Corrin's stupid.
No,
let's just agree to that.
Fates is, to a degree.
Yeah,
Fates
fair.
is so smart. They didn't even name their country.
Fates.
So real.
Fates is just they made Anonkos too powerful and then went, how the hell did we actually defeat him? Like, legitimately, Lilith. Anonkos was lonely one day and he's like, I want someone around, and Lilith just popped into existence.
Okay. Sure, man.
So, like, that is how powerful Anonkos is.
Alright.
He can just manifest people. So it's a huge... That's the entire idea of, like, why... Like, how do you beat him?
Yeah. And then he just kind of brought Awakening characters into a different game. So, like...
Yes. So there's a lot of weird stuff that just...
He's just built different.
Yeah.
Putting Obero in the front row this early...
Yes, considering they also bonded the other cost one Obero, you would hope that they have another just so that they can... If this one
That's
dies,
what I was hoping.
But if this is 2 out of like 4 of their Oberos, they might just have none. Granted, main promo Corrin can always heal them, so it's not like it's the worst thing anyway. Yep, that doesn't hit, sadly. Oh, they do have Heroic in this. Interesting. Granted, you are running around with enough leveled up allies that he's fine. Just not the greatest card.
The time for Corrin to heal Obero?
Oh, potentially. It depends on if they have a Obero in retreat.
But they're killing Krog.
And that's a self. Alright. Main promo Sanaki, backup If all
Schemers
else...
and bonds. Schemers and bond again.
Yep. Skirmir being in bonds is fine. He is level 7, so you just need all 7. And generally speaking, you're not going for that level 7 skill anyway. This deck is more just built around you deploy him and then you draw 1. And if he gets to level 5, he swings as 110.
A little bit goofy. He's a silly little guy.
That is interesting.
Why?
Are they just are they trying to bait a swing?
Maybe. I honestly do not know.
I'm a bit confused why you wouldn't just tap move back and hide behind the Micaiah if you were okay with Micaiah dying.
Well, because you have to tap Micaiah forward and tap yourself back. That is 2 taps rather than this being 1. I'm just confused at why you would realistically ever do this, unless you are trying to bait attacks into the Micaiah, which they might be doing, because their hand might just be flooded with them. And you're trying to thin your hand so Micaiah can start drawing cards. It's just interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it worked.
Yeah, if they have another Micaiah dodge, it worked wonderfully. If they had 1, it's confusing.
Yeah, it worked. Okay.
You fell for it.
Alright, and they healed an Obero 1.
We're just not in the headspace of Tarips, I guess, because
apparently
they just pulled one over on us.
I mean, considering not Element went into it like full gung ho.
Okay, but you said there shouldn't be 2 in bonds?
Well, no, I said it's fine. You don't use the level 7 skill. The level 7 skill is literally just deploy a lot of things.
You just need growth once.
Yeah, growth. So if you growth once, it's draw a card. If you growth up to level 5, you get 110 attack. And that's about it. The main reason you use it is just the first skill, and the second skill.
Well, and all of the Fang allies get plus 30 as well, which is pretty nice if you have a bunch of.
I was gonna say, it didn't look like he was running any other Fangs.
Yeah, there isn't any. There hasn't been another Fang that has shown up yet, so it's just Skirmir.
Oh well, there was one other. There was Kurthnaga.
Okay, yeah, there's Kurthnaga. But
and there it is.
So yeah, you can buff Kurth by 30, but usually that's not needed. But I guess it's there.
And I guess
a 90 Kurth would go kind of hard.
This is 70 on 70.
So I'm guessing letting the Obero die is the better play because he has Obero in hand. Plus,
Correct.
It means he's not swinging into face.
Yes, it's also because if you dodge with the Obero with 1 hit, the other mage is just going to kill her. So
that's what I meant. For the clearing board would be easier.
Yeah, if you dodge with it, you don't get Obero next turn. It's really weird though that they only deployed the Obero and nothing else though.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned that there's no archer buff.
So yeah, if you have 3 more other allies. Do they have more Micaiah dodges? No. Huh? That hits?
It hits. They hadn't removed the counter.
Yeah. Okay, there it goes.
Bro, they really did just have all Micaiah.
Apparently.
Oops, all Micaiah.
Okay, now it's gone. Sadly, they bonded the Skirmir last turn, which would have been nice this turn, just because 80 beat stick that draws 1.
Their hand could have been just all Skirmir and all Micaiah.
Cipher is playing Micaiah featuring Sanaki.
Real.
I mean, technically, yes, Micaiah is the main combo piece of this deck. Like, if they had set 20 Micaiah out right now, like, if they could deploy set 20 Micaiah right now, that would be funny to me.
Jill? Here comes the truth.
Also works. They should growth Jill right here with this, with Sanaki skill, but I guess they're not doing it. But this also works. Jill not deploying Kurth, because Kurth is not ideal in this deck. Skirmir works better. So Jill can actually could have growth. If that hit, Jill could growth herself, giving Sanaki another +10. Ooh, Skirmir selfing, not the greatest.
Crit.
But Skirmir crit.
Oh my god.
Yep, making the Oboro die.
It's just all Skirmir.
Yep.
Wasn't there? Oh no, there was. I thought he.
Skirmir only
I
has
couldn't
2
remember if he
cards.
healed. No, I couldn't remember if he healed an Obro dodge.
Oh my god.
Attack emblem. And now...
Hey, and there's all the Skirmir you need in retreat for
Yeah, as I said, skill 5... Level 5 skill is not too common because you don't need to attack as 110 for the most part. And buffing only Kurth also doesn't usually need it because Kurth is 70 with Sanaki on the board. The only benefit is that means you can have Kurth in the backline swing as 90. Which works well.
Wait,
it also gets a lot of 10 supports out of the pool.
Yes. Alright, Kana and Ryoma. So tap the
here
Kana.
comes the Anomaly.
Yep. And Gleam to grab any of their bonds, which are likely... Oh, I was expecting the Oboro 1, personally.
I wonder if he has an Obro in hand. There it is.
He does. So they shouldn't have drawn there yet. They should have swung with most of their other things first because they were being buffed by Corrin. So everything already had plus 10 from having 2 white bonds. But because they flipped everything, they lost that buff.
Chill dodge.
Nope. Also, I wonder if Tarips knows that they don't have to untap their cards when they get sent to retreat. When they get sent to retreat, they forget that. $30 support, saving Skirmir there, but the
Obro crit.
Oboro crit, yep. And straight into a Corrin self. So Sanaki able to live this.
Sanaki self.
Yep. And dodge. I don't agree with that.
They have enough orbs. They should start taking them. They don't have much of a hand size.
Exactly why I don't agree with it.
Was that an Obro dodge heal?
Also, I think Not Adam forgot to draw with Ryoma. I think they went a little too fast. They're still playing like a drunk squirrel. And sadly, I don't think we've seen a Yune, because a Yune right here would absolutely just destroy everything Not Adam has.
This is why we always run Yune.
This is why Yune is a good card.
Was it you that did Yune and Hoyak?
Yune and Hoyak?
Maybe.
Oh, he used Yune and
yeah, round 1
Actionair
against
and
Yune.
I just remember, yeah.
There's Queen.
Yeah, so they didn't growth the cost 2, so they can't growth anything.
What?
But then they're deploying the cost 1 Skirmir and growthing it. Because Skirmir has... Actually, no, Skirmir doesn't have a level skill.
For funsies?
I don't know. I think it's because...
Maybe they're going to CC it next turn? Or not CC, level up it?
No, because it also gives Sanaki plus 10 per leveled up ally. And so growthing them does make them leveled up. So it does work out in the end. Because it gives Sanaki plus 20. The bigger question is, what are they going to do at this point? And they really...
board.
Yeah. They really should have growthed Micaiah. They had enough Micaiahs in retreat. As soon as you deploy the 2 cost, you growth it up to level 6. You class change it into this one. And then you use its 2 skills to deploy anything in the retreat. In this case, you would just deploy, like, Ike 20. And Ike 20s just would kill the Ryoma. And it's just a bigger body, a bigger threat.
Their deck's about to run out here, too, if they don't do that.
No, it's too late.
Yep.
As soon Sanaki only can growth on deploy, so you have to growth the level 2 the cost 2 Micaiah up to as high as you need, and then you class change the class change it.
And
That's unfortunate.
Not enough. I assume that it's a dodge in hand then, if it was just the Kuragi that came out.
Yep. Or another Obero 1 or something, who knows.
Didn't they heal Obero and Kuragi last turn?
One of the cards is discarded usually, and one is because you have to discard one.
Oh, I see.
Corrin skill. All right. Oh, deck reset. Yep. That does hit. You should take an orb still, because there's no reason not to. They should have done this attack first, in the case that orb they just grabbed was a Micaiah dodge. But doesn't matter in the end.
Now the real question is, do they have 2 Sanaki dodges?
Yep. Or one Sonic
Or
dodge.
one Sanaki dodge. Into a self.
Yep, this does live. No dodge needed.
Healing Kuragi dodge.
Yep. Alright, they're at 6 bonds. They generally don't need to bond anything.
They could bond if they would just want to Obero draw.
I don't think Soniki's Obero drawing anytime soon.
Oh shit. They changed turns. I'm clearly still not awake.
Yeah, I mean,
Neither is not Adam.
yeah. Alright, let's see what you got. What threat do you have for us?
Micaiah again.
Growthing the Micaiah. Only once.
Was that raw deploy Kurtnaga?
Yes. This is technically fine. It levels up the Micaiah, it levels up the Micaiah so that Sanaki gets the +10. Kurth is on board, which is not bad.
Wouldn't you want to do Ashanera first, so that if you get more Micaiahs or Kurths or anything like that, they could use them on the deploys there?
Yes,
or at least for the Kurth for Sanaki?
Ashanera's at start of is an activatable skill. It requires you to tap her. So you can't do... Soniki's on deploy. So as soon as you deploy something, Sanaki activates. Yeah. You choose to use it.
You're totally right.
At that time or not. Alright. Kurth is using Gather Beneath Black Wings to probably heal a Sanaki dodge. Or Micaiah. That is...
And we're swinging into the Kuragi knowing there's a Kuragi dodge.
And also selfing. And not even critting. To make sure it dies.
Or at least proc the Kuragi dodge.
Yeah.
To waste it.
Changing targets to Akana to self again.
Yeah. This is +10, because Sanaki is 5 cost, but... yeah, this is not a great play. This is not a great turn. This is a 70 attack. It hits, okay.
I guess they want the Kana gone so the Ryoma can't tap it, or?
Yeah.
But they could just tap the Kuragi.
I do not know. I 100% do not know. Because if not Adam is smart, they're just going to keep punching the Sanaki. You might get the Kuragi to kill the Micaiah, just because killing her will drop Sanaki by 10 attack, But even
Nope,
then, it
swing
doesn't
face.
overly matter too much. This time, it does matter. This one does hit. Do they have the Naki dodge? Yes.
Oh, they could have definitely gotten away with the Ryoma buff this turn, couldn't they?
100%. They should have done that. And this is the Karagi crit. Because that's not a miracle. Oh, their entire hand was Naki. Except for that one Micaiah they healed. Okay, that ends up being not the worst play then.
It's still not the greatest position to be in either.
No, hell no. It just gives them... They now just have a board. Kurth can heal a Sanaki 5/3. Micaiah can promo. Micaiah can draw for
Did
growthing.
Earth already heal?
Well, it's about to be Tarips' turn again.
Oh. This child dead.
Okay, they've used 3 of their deployment. They still got 3 left. I'm going to assume they don't have many good 3-cost drops. Skirmir can work, because Skirmir can now growth from Sanaki, giving Sanaki another +10.
And it's in the back now.
That's fine.
Then why weren't you running Jacob?
Healing a Sanaki dodge. I mean, I disagree with that statement anyway, because that means you have to run black, and there's not a single black card in Not Adam's deck at the moment.
Just run 2 Jacob, bond 1, and then just hope you get the other one in hand.
Yep. So now Micaiah Growths draws another card. So we know they have 1 Sanaki dodge, and at least they're +20. So 80 on defense and offense. Generally speaking, they just need to clear board again and just make it so Sanaki can live a few turns and get cards off of Micaiah. Because if they keep just going face, it's not going to work out for them long term.
The real question is, they have another Ryoma or Obero in hand.
Yes.
They just start swinging face into the Sanaki
Or
again.
does
Or
Sanaki
doesn't
self?
Crit?
For Skirmir 1, do you think they shouldn't have flipped that other Skirmir earlier in the game?
No, well.
That way
yes.
they'd have the 2
yeah.
fangs?
This is one of the decks that you actually want to choose to not flip Skirmirs or Kurths in your bonds, because there is a use case for them, specifically Skirmir 1. Usually it doesn't matter, but yeah, you shouldn't. If you have the choice, you should not flip fangs for that sole reason. Nothing else matters. It's flip colorless things, flip random green things, flip fangs in that order. So fangs should be the last cards you flip.
So if they'd had the option, should they have crit the Obero?
Critting the Obero is fine, because they did. Because the argument is simple. That Obero is going to hit Sanaki. So if it's going to hit, you need a critting them early is just to remove them from hitting you. But sadly they dodged, so it didn't matter.
Good game.
Yeah, Micaiah 5/3.
And that's game.
Queen. Honestly, I would say Tarips played it pretty well. The only thing would be if they didn't flip a Fang, so Skirmir was +20, then you left Skirmir in the front line. Skirmir could have hit Obero.
Did Asugi hit support at all during these games?
No, I don't think he ever showed up on offense. But yeah.
Are there any parting words? No.
Good game.
No. I usually don't have parting words.